is comprised of and Nicolas Gala. They were in charge of implementing the use of MailChimp for the massive emails that we're going to be sending once volunteers have been registered. They implemented the grading rubric on which the volunteers are graded or evaluated. They also included star ratings for afterwards. They're able to identify whether or not they had exceptional performance or regular performance. And finally, the implementation of buttons that allow the sending of completion letters once the social service has been completed. This is what I was mentioning. For volunteers with exceptional rating, they're sent a recruitment option, and for volunteers with average rating, it's just the completion letter. Sorry.
Okay, so this is our team, controlled by Alberto Betancourt, Nicolas Gala, myself. For first functionality, we connected MailChimp and Salesforce, so every time you create or report a new contact of a type volunteer, they will get a welcoming email from MailChimp. There's a query that runs every time at 8 a.m. Each time they get subscribed to the MailChimp campaign, they will get a welcoming message, welcoming email. The next functionality is so we can send emails depending on the high rating once the volunteers finish their social service. So you select which division you want to send the email. So you just click on the send list email button, select the template you want to use, and hit send. It will send this email to each one of these contacts that are on this list.
Hello everyone, my name is Alberto Betancourt and the team is Nicolas. The user wants to rate the volunteers, so we create two fields. The first one, the user inserts the rating for the volunteer, and the second field, rating stars, calculate the number of stars in base of the rating. The rating must be a number between 0 and 100. The user inserts a number out of the range. Case will be thrown an error, for example, if I insert 102.
And lastly, we have the implementation of Team 6. Team 6 is comprised of graduacion and myself. The functionalities implemented are the reporting of entrepreneur progress per activity, and the reporting of entrepreneur progress in general of all entrepreneurs with the inclusion of star ratings.
Hi, my name is Gerardo Reyes, and my coworker is Roberto Arellano. I was responsible for the entrepreneur rating reports. Here, we can see some basic information from them, as well as some key features such as the rating and rating stars. Also, we have a rating indicator showing the number of members in each group. Hi, my name.
Thank you very much for your time, everyone. That was our system, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
Does anybody from the public have any questions for the team?
I have one.
Yes.
Did I hear early on that you created a PDF to show some sort of report or functionality?
That's correct. We created a PDF that is for the finalization of the social service. This is actually signed by La Chispa and given to the universities as validation of their service.
What did you use to build a PDF?
That's a very good question. I will actually let my teammates answer this for you. Jose or Alexis.
Can you repeat the question, please?
What technology did you use to create the PDF?
What?
The technology behind building the PDF?
We use two different things to do that functionality. First one was a Lightning Web component that is in the record page. There we use another Lightning Web component, not just use something called like lookup for an account that we use to filter the members of that campaign. The other thing we used for it was Visual Force page that is the render, the main render of PDF. Then the main functionality just select an account that is the university in this case. Then just that send to the Visual Force page the information and then just render to a PDF.
Great, thank you.
Is there any other questions? I saw Cambranes has a question.
No se cae. Se naturalísticos.
Okay, I'm ready.
So aside technology, because what we were saying about Salesforce is just an excuse to do software engineering stuff. So I would like to hear from each team. So what you really learned, or what is different from the other classes that you have been taking, and is kind of significant in the terms of what you were expecting in an amazing class, for example.
Sure. Each one of us answers?
I mean, it would be nice if each team would reply, but wherever you want to say
Well,
something.
Of course, at least from my point of view, the use of Salesforce is very useful in respect of seeing the bigger picture of what the organization wants to do. When you already know that you have the ability to do certain things, when you have already the ability to do certain functionalities like creating PDFs or registering people into an organization, once that's out of the way, you really can just focus on the actual functionalities the business is looking for. Let's say, in this case, it was La Chispa, they wanted a management system. Well, we first asked them, okay, what is it that you do right now? How is it that you're doing it? And with that, we were able to identify, okay, first they want to manage volunteers. They want a way to keep a track of all of them, to keep a track of all the groups that they're leading, and to keep a track of all the activities that they do. Within Salesforce, that's already pretty much out of the box. So what we implemented were more specific solutions, I would say, like the MailChimp integration, the integration of individual emails sent out whenever, based on performance. To resume it all, it helps a lot to be able to see the bigger picture, because you don't have to worry about the smaller functionalities working or not, because they're already kind of working out of the box. I don't know if anyone else wants to say something. Yeah.
I heard that you asked about the differences between this course and the other ones. One of the main ones and most important, at least for me, is that here you actually get first-handed to our clients. We have a real project that we can work on, and this gives us a nice view of what professional life will be. And here you actually need to talk to the clients, get the requirements, get kind of work in an actual team and not just classmates. This really become a team with the Scrum Master, technical lead, and this new view of what it will be to work on in this case, Salesforce. It really helped to let me at least know how to use time management, how to organize myself, and all that soft skills that we need to have.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Extra points, please.
Hi, first of all, my name is Roxana Lopez, and in my point of view, I think it's a great chance great opportunity to get an opportunity to work in a real life development team, and in that platform, the Salesforce platform is kind of great to use. It's have so much functionalities to implement in the real life scenario for an enterprise in the terms of manage the employees or or the sales features, and I think it's I learned a lot about it. Figure out.
Anyone else?
I really like this course because we have a little experience of the lateral life, and I really like because, for example, we used to have each one of the team some special role. For example, the scrum master, the technical lead, and in some case I was like a product owner, a lot of working with my partners. And I really like that because it's more applicative, it's something more applicative in the real life, like having classes in the classroom or have grades with the teacher, right? And I really like too the interaction with the clients, with the chispa. I really like that because we were like